welcome, and um, I'm Devanshi as engineer working as an evangelist in the Women Who Code Mobile Track and as an apps engineer at Accenture. Along with this, I'm fond of origami as well and would like to do that in my free time. We have Claudia with us, who is working in Jack Henry and Associates. She has two sons and is also interested in flying and crochet as well. Uh, we have Cecelia with us, who is a project maintainer for our projects, both iOS and Android. She has wide experience in open source projects and is currently a lead advocate at OutSystems. We have Way with us, who have 20 years of 20 plus years of experience and is our women who code leadership fellow for Mobile Track, who has also been supporting us in the project as a floating maintainer. So yeah, welcome everyone. So I'll quickly go through the agenda. We will have a quick review for our MVP. I will move through the app demo and a brief code run through. We'll be celebrating our contributors, going through what's left for the MVP for the next month, and how we'll be staying in touch for the coming days and the date for the wrap up event in March. Yeah, so here is the demo time. I'll go through the app, what we have accomplished so far, and see. Yeah. So as of now, we have done the listing screen, the settings screen. This was settings screen was basically done to encourage the beginners. So there were some beginner issues that were created. So anyone who is starting out in the open source doesn't feel overwhelmed and they can contribute accordingly. This has been a lot of help for the process. Here is the settings screen. We have this listing screen where we can see the tasks that have been added along with the time. Now we can see this is the detail screen where we can enter the task, select the date, time, and even edit it. So this is the editing functionality that is being demoed right now. Like we can select date, edit the text as well, and this change should be reflected in the list as well. And see, it's done. We have also implemented the cancel button as well, and how it looks like, the delete functionality as well, which basically deletes the entry. So here the entry is deleted. Now we can add another task as well by picking the uh, timers. So yeah, this may look like just the picker tasks, but like everyone in the project, like the contributors have worked really hard to work together and implement things. So here is the add functionality and done. So we have accomplished add, update, delete functionalities. So next we have, yeah. So this is what been done. As I explained earlier, like the list UI, detail UI, settings UI, and how everything was done. And also to note, right now the data are being saved using the Swift data. We have implemented this app using Swift UI. And that's it. Now, Claudia will run us through some code. Over to you, Claudia.
All right. So we try to stick to Swift UI. You can go ahead and take a video. Using Swift UI, we try to stick using the MVVM model. As you can see there on the side, you can see our list of files. And um, this is the code for the list view. And using navigation stack, using like Devanshi said, Swift data, try to keep everything current, newest Apple APIs. Oh, Michaela, it's a recording, but it's the repo's up on GitHub. It can be, you can take a look at it anytime. Um, and then the detail view, I believe this is the view. This file has a lot of code. This is where everything is happening. And surprisingly, we didn't have a lot of merge conflicts. We had a few, but the contributors were really good to getting those fixed. And um, using the date pickers, they created their own calendar picker. It was amazing to see how much work was added to this view. A lot of code. And I did have them split it out into the model. We'll go through that file here in a little bit. Um, and then after the detail view, we'll go through the list view. There's a little thing that needed to be fixed. Um, just a warning. The pop-up, Alexis worked on it and she tried to implement her own instead of using what Apple built just for practice. So it was amazing to see people using Apple, but then trying to um, kind of redo it on their own. So this is the pop-up view that she created, and so we put it on a separate file because it could always be reused in other places. The list view model has a couple functions um, for the date, and this is, yeah, this is I didn't show it at the beginning, but this is the model that was used for Swift data. Swift data makes using persistence so much easier. You no longer have to build the whole file. So it was great. It was great for our contributors. And these are the people that helped us build it. Tuno, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Had 9 PRs. Jancy had 8. Lulu had 4. Cindy had 3. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. The Maswi had 3. Alex had 3. Sue had 2. Christine had 1. And Tracy had 1. And it was just the work they put into it was amazing. And they worked so quick. Made my job a lot easier when reviewing because there was very few changes that needed to be made. Yes, great contributors. So actually, in 1 month, we reached our MVP. So congratulations to all of you who contributed. Um, we're planning on adding a couple more features to get done in March. Swipe left to delete the tasks. Maybe an automatic timer for the tasks. But if you're a contributor or if you want to contribute and there's something, a feature you'd like to add, let me or Devanshi, Bowie or Cecelia know, and we'll see if it's feasible to be done in a month. So.
Yeah, so this is how you can stay that we have the monthly project status over Zoom, and in between we communicate through our GitHub issues, and the general discussions we do it on Slack on the open source and personal projects channel. And also, like, before contributing, like, please review all the pinned items in the channel. Like, we have it majorly all the announcements and the important instructions already shared, so like just go through them before going over, and it just when you try to contribute. Yeah, that's it. And we'll be having our wrap up event next month on March 28th at the same time, where we'll be sharing our accomplishments that has been done over a month, and along with the app demo as well. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Please share if you have any questions in the chat.
Well, thanks so much, Devanshi and Claudia, for that amazing presentation. Thanks everyone for attending. Let us know if you have any questions. But yeah, I want to give a huge shout out to our team, our project managers, Cecelia, and our project maintainers, Devanshi and Claudia, for working so hard on this iOS group project the past few months, not just during the time when we were taking contributors, but also setting up the project, setting up all the issues. As I've mentioned before, I think at previous events, this is the first time that the mobile track community has done an open source group project. So we had no idea what to expect or how it would turn out, but to have the community deliver the MVP 1 month ahead of schedule is just incredible. And, I want to give a huge shout out to the team and to the community for making that happen. So a huge applaud for everyone. Yes, I agree, Ituna. Huge thanks to the project maintainers. Amazing work. Michaela says amazing progress. Thanks, Michaela. And thanks for all of you for being here as part of our journey. I don't know if you were here earlier, Itunu, but we had a slide celebrating all the contributors, including you. So thank you so much for everything that you've done, and for fixing that bug too, just a couple of days before today's presentation. That was that was amazing.
Yeah, I got merged in this morning right before we got everything ready. So that was amazing timing.
All right. Well, any other thoughts or comments? Any suggestions for the last month? I hope those of you that have been contributing to the project have been enjoying the experience. I know that I have, and I feel like this team has. Like I said, this has just been an amazing experience for the mobile community. So. Well, if we don't have any more questions, then I guess we'll wrap up the event. But yeah, thank you so much, team, for the presentation and for all your hard work. And thanks everyone for attending. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the wrap-up event in a month.
Thank you so much, everyone.